everyone, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is another episode in the deck review series that I've been doing, and today I've decided to do a oracle deck, and I haven't done an oracle deck in a little while, so I thought I'd present Doreen Virtue's Archangel Gabriel deck. Oracle deck to you. Now I do like Doreen Virtue's cards. They're very timeless and they give you really good messages, don't be deterred by all the drama that went on before this. These are really genuine messages from spirit, and they will help you get through very, very difficult times if you're going through that. So this is like I said, the Archangel Gabriel or Gabriella tarot deck, because I see Archangel Gabriel as more female energy rather than a male energy, and a very supportive energy, very gentle, very inspiring energy that comes through these cards. It's a 44 card deck and guidebook, and it comes in a really nice hard box. You know, I love my boxes, and this particular deck is a very creative orientated deck, so it's creativity cards really, and on the back of the box it says that Gabriella announced, "Behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy." And you get that energy coming through. It's a very relaxing, inspirational energy that comes through. And it's a deck that has been designed for messages for people who are like writers, artists, craftsmen, musicians, teachers, journalists, and more. And it's usually about happy announcements, people who work with children as well, any kind of teaching role or mentoring role that you're taking on, especially, if you're furthering your career and you want that kind of insight. This is a thing that will help you on a daily basis, giving you insights on how to deal with people and how to give them messages as well. So a very, very lovely deck, and it's, her cards are always well packaged and, of good quality. So there's the box with Archangel Gabriel or Gabriella on the back of it, on the front of it rather, there, and like I said, it's 44 cards in this particular deck. It comes in a very, very nice box. You can keep your deck and it will last for ages really. It comes with a nice guidebook as well, and there you go. Very nicely done. It's got a little bit about Doreen Virtue on the back of the book itself, and you've got these. So let's go through the book itself. So it talks about the other decks that she's done, and it gives you a table of contents, which tells you how to actually read these cards, and it tells you about each and every card, how to actually what each card means really, and different things about divine guidance, asking for what you want, how to do the spreads, what your daily practice should be as well. So it's got quite an extensive table of contents over there, and it tells you how to work with the cards themselves in the book, going through the book, and about the messages that come, how to actually do the shuffling of the cards, and then the meaning of the cards following that. So each card has got the picture of the card on it, so you can actually just read the book itself. It's a nice small book. You can keep it in your handbag or you can keep it in your pocket, depending on where you want to read it, and it gives you a nice rundown of each card and tells you what the message is behind the card. So you don't have to learn these off by heart, but it gives you a good insight when you're actually reading it, and it tells you about what your daily practice should actually be when you're reading the cards. It tells you about all the different titles and how you should be going through the cards themselves, and gives you a really good insight, a good idea about all the messages that are coming through these cards themselves over here. And they're very, very, very inspirational and very, very positive messages. Sometimes, when you can't find that positivity from the people around you, this is a deck that will help you get through very, very difficult situations and deal with, any problems that you have, even going through your work life. So I feel it's a very good deck for personal read, really, when you need to find answers and you can't find it from the people around you, and you need that support and inspiration, but there's nobody there to give it to you. This deck is one of those that will get you through situations. Now I'm going to just go through the cards themselves. The cardstock is really excellent, and it's got the picture of Gabrielle in the back with a green background, and it's got a gold border. on it. And the face of the card itself has got this sort of goldish border on it, and it tells you a little bit at the bottom of the card. So this is titled Inspiration, and you can even read the picture itself, because that's also quite intuitive reading. And it says, yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. So it gives you some really good advice about what you're thinking. So ask your question and then draw the cards from the deck, and that should actually give you answers as you draw. So she does tell you how to do the readings themselves. It's not rocket science, and you don't really have to take the book out for every single card, but reading the book initially is a good way of actually getting some insight, further insight into the cards. So I'll just go through the cards and the pictures themselves. It's got a slightly shiny surface, but not too bad. It shuffles pretty well itself. It's got gold on the edges over here. It looks really elegant, this particular deck, and it's just a lovely deck. So you can see a really nice deck to use itself. So let's go through the cards themselves. So you've got the agent or manager. I'm not going to go through the bottoms of it. Whatever's been said at the bottom, I'll just show you the cards themselves. It's got a very nice antique-y feeling to it. A very nice antique, beautiful deck. So the agent or manager and the classes. So this is all about learning and teaching, speeches and speaking, creative expression, daily practice, sensitivity, retreat, recognition, law of attraction, have confidence in your creations, it's detox time, deserving, blocks lifted, let go, listen only to love, media, Mother Mary, motivation, nurture yourself. So this one says, investing time in self-care now will yield more energy for you later. So some really good advice there. Vulnerability, writers group, keep going, success, time management. So some very practical advice going on there. Vision board. There you go. Another practical bit of advice there on what to do. Share your art with the world. Stay true to yourself. Inspiration. Happy news. Gratitude. Express your inner truth. Editor. Journaling. This is helping children. Prosperity. Perfectionism. Pay attention to your dreams. New projects. Divine guidance. Open your heart to love. Allow yourself to receive. Ask for what you want. birth, and the final card is authenticity. Now, this deck allows you to understand where the divine is coming from. It keeps you in contact with the divine as well. It's just to know that you're on the right path that you're going through, and it gives you some practical advice about what to do in a particular situation if you're going through any problems. So it's a really inspiring deck, but it's also a very practical deck. So it's not going to give you some airy-fairy message. It's going to actually tell you what to do in a situation and how to overcome it. And it's a really good deck, like I said, for self-improvement, or if you want to do self-readings. You can use this deck to do readings for other people as well. And it's just really a very supportive deck, and allows you to express that creativity and allows you to know that you're on the right path. A lot of times we do things and we're not quite sure whether we're going down the right path. If this is our divine path in life, we never really know. But when you get messages like this coming through, very clear and very practical, then you know that whatever you're doing is following your true path, your true star, or your true north. So a very, very nice deck, a very, very lovely deck, very elegantly done, and beautiful cardstock, beautiful packaging as well, and very, very easy to use. So I hope you have a look at this deck. They're not expensive, these decks, and I will put in the links to Amazon and eBay so that you can actually go and buy the deck if you're very interested in it, and it will help you as well on your progress through your spiritual journey through this life. So I hope you give this deck a try, and thank you so much for watching my previous videos, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if you really like these videos that I've been putting out. So thank you for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.